Hey guys, this is Leeza and I have a very special guest on my channel today. This is Shantanu Dhope. He's a makeup artist and YouTuber, and as you can see, he's stunning and has mad makeup skills, which by the way, he's gonna try out on me too while we talk about what wearing makeup can mean and what it's like for men to wear makeup. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I just love what you've done with your own makeup.
Thank you.
So cool.
Yeah, and we're doing the same on her as well.
I look naked right now, right? I feel like as a woman,
I'm wearing everything.
Yeah, it's quite the opposite of with men. If a woman doesn't wear makeup, people look at her funny, you know?
Yeah.
People have weird ideas around makeup. But that's exactly what I want to talk about.
Yes, sure.
So you can get started with my makeup
Cool.
while we chat.
So,
Alright. How do the people around you react when they see you? Like, I remember you texted me right before this saying, can you do your eyes in the makeup room at the studio?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering, is that because like traveling with makeup on and stuff, is that still quite a sort of uncomfortable thing to do in India?
yeah. So I don't really have someone straight up saying anything to me, but I still will get the occasional stare, like the side eye, and just to avoid that, I just tend to not leave my house with a lot of makeup. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's about it.
So where did you first discover that you like makeup and that you're so good at it? Like, how did your love for makeup introduce itself to you?
So I started by doing my mom and sister's makeup at home when I was 19. Yeah, so that's how it all started. I used to do their makeup for like weddings and like other things. But professionally, I did not start until a few months after that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm actually a civil engineer. Wow. Yeah, so but this was like a side thing that I really wanted to do. Yeah.
And when did you start wearing makeup yourself and like going, out wearing makeup and stuff? Because it's so, we're so heteronormative in India about what we, believe men and women should do and wear and all of that. So I'm sure it must have been quite sort of a journey, right? To get the confidence to just be who you want to be.
Initially, like for me, makeup was just like a bit of concealer, powder, that's it, and just leave the house just to like look presentable. Mm-hmm. But then someone else did makeup on me, like a good eye makeup look, and I was like, this looks great. So that's when I started doing it on myself, and I really started liking it and developed the interest. So I've been in the industry now for 4 years. Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah. And how did your sort of family and friends and just people around you react? Were people supportive or curious or?
Luckily, I have a very good friend support group, mm-hmm. and they love when I wear makeup and they're very appreciative of it. Mm-hmm. My parents were a bit reluctant at first, but you kind of get that always with with a guy wearing makeup, it is a big deal for some reason. But they eventually got like used to it, and in fact my mom is like my biggest supporter right now.
Woo! Yeah. Hey mom! That's so nice.
Yeah, it's really nice, and it was of course a journey, but it was still worth it.
Yeah, and talk to me about the fact that like makeup is for everyone. It's sad actually that people think men shouldn't wear makeup or that there's things that men can't do and women can't do, and this whole gendered view of the world. I have such a problem with it.
Yeah.
So like amazed and happy at how well you've managed to opt out of that.
Right.
And I'm just curious about the sort of realizations you've had and your views on it.
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of people give a lot of I don't know, they just like to give gender labels to everything. Like, oh, a guy should be dressed this way, a girl should be dressed that way. But I feel we have reached at a point where I think you really want to break those norms, because, who decides who can wear or what makes you confident, after all. And so, I wear makeup even to like just someone to start a conversation. They'll be like, oh, you're a guy, you're wearing makeup. And that just kind of gives me they're at least talking about it. Like, it's not this thing where, we can't talk about it. So that's a good thing about, wearing makeup in public. So
it's political almost.
Yeah,
like
it
you're,
is.
in a way, initiating the sorts of conversations and changes in mindset.
Yeah, and that's how it'll begin.
Hoping for, right?
That's how it'll begin, right? So
that's amazing. That literally wearing makeup is almost a means of activism.
It is, totally, I just like art a lot, so to kind of create that on my face. Like that's like the first canvas I have, right? So that's a huge part of why I started doing makeup. And yeah.
What are some of your favorite looks? I love what you have on right now. Big dramatic eyes.
Yeah, always eyes. Yeah. Generally, I tend to keep lips more nude. So, but eyes is always like the focus.
So, Shantanu, do people make assumptions about you based on the fact that you wear makeup?
Up to a certain extent, yeah. Like it's very not considered normal for a guy to wear makeup, so they do kind of make assumptions that about it. But I mean, it just comes with it. Like I've learned to like deal with those kind of people. Like you know, I do get a lot of males asking why I'm wearing so much makeup, and I just tell them because I like to. Like, you know, there's no reason to wear or not to wear makeup. And honestly, even now, even in movies, theater, cinema, everyone wears so much makeup just that people don't know about it. Like, it's totally normal for like a heterosexual guy to wear makeup. And so, yeah, even kids are like surprised when I'm wearing a lot of makeup. And I'm like, yeah, guys do wear makeup too, like, you know, it's not a big deal. Like, I've learned to like answer them politically correctly. I kind of have my own answers ready. Like, I have a mental...
them on gender theory.
Yeah, I have like answers ready all the time for questions like that.
Yeah, what do you tell them?
I'll generally be like, oh, it's 2019. Guys wear makeup. Like, you know.
Get over it.
Get over it, yeah. So... I'm just gonna get up and do this side.
Yeah, sure. Yeah? You want to do this side? How are my eyes looking?
I think they look really well. Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Can't wait to see. Can't wait to see. It's going to be a surprise for me. But if I can look anything like your makeup does, then I'm sure it'll be fabulous.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have some mad skills, huh? By the way, I stalk you on Instagram, and every time you have like a look that's just as fantastic as the previous. It's amazing. Are you self-taught, or how did you like get so good at makeup?
I actually did like a small little makeup course, and then I started working with a brand. So yeah, that's where I learned most of my makeup.
But you clearly had a natural gift. Right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. And also, how did you get so confident? Like, it definitely, I would imagine, and I mean this in the best way possible, like it takes a certain degree of just self-awareness and confidence, right?
Yeah.
To be able to, as a guy in India, go out with makeup on and, you know, even talk to people and challenge their views and all of that. How did you get so sort of confident?
Honestly, it was not an overnight process. It took a while for me to be this confident wearing makeup. Like, just walking around with like a full face wasn't easy at first. But then, you know, you just like kind of roll up your sleeves and just like do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually funny. Even as a woman, you know, makeup is this weird double-edged sword. Because if you wear a ton of it, you get judged. People think it's slutty, or that you're asking for it or something. If you show up with a lot of makeup on, like I would be cautious walking alone late at night with a lot of makeup on.
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
Which is so like weird. Why? Why is why does the amount of makeup on my face say anything about my character?
Yeah, at all.
And yet, as a woman, if I go out without any makeup on, people would be like, oh, she doesn't take care of herself, she looks sick, or what's, you know, people have literally said to me like, Leeza, are you okay? When they see me with no foundation and nothing, you know, my dark circles. It's so funny how, like, with makeup, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Woman or man, like, we all need to chill out, don't you think?
Yeah, totally. And who decides how much is too much, right?
There's no such thing.
Yeah, you cannot have too much makeup.
Yeah, and I feel like people need to hear that more. Like, stop judging.
So, as much as I love wearing makeup, I in fact even love like teaching it to other people. So that's like a huge, I love teaching other people makeup. That's like a thing that I would love to do when I'm like in a few years.
Already
maybe. I mean, in some ways.
We talked about makeup and confidence, and interestingly, while it takes a certain amount of confidence to wear makeup well, makeup also gives you confidence.
It does, yeah,
Isn't
totally.
it like a two-way street?
For sure, yeah. I just turn into another person when I'm wearing makeup, to be very honest. Yeah, like a lot more confident, and yeah, everything just like. I mean, it doesn't really change how I am. It just brings out more of me. So, yeah. I'm just gonna get up and get closer just to finish your look, okay?
Talking about the fact that most people find it so hard to wrap their head around the idea that you can be a heterosexual man wearing makeup, and not realizing the fact that most men in the entertainment industry, news, I mean anybody on a magazine or TV or whatever, they're wearing makeup, you know. So how come it's okay there, but it's not okay for an ordinary person to do it? It's so silly, right?
Yeah.
I mean, at one level, it's as silly as saying like women can't wear pants.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I'm sure silly things like that were the norm centuries ago. Right?
Yeah.
And so hopefully we'll come to a point where makeup is just one more thing that anyone can use regardless of gender.
Yeah, you don't really have to put these gender labels for no reason.
It's amazing how like ideas that are, you know, completely difficult for people to accept at one era become just normal in another era.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's completely just a shift in mindset that isn't the process of happening. I think
it is, especially with social media and so many male beauty influencers coming out. I feel it's becoming even more normal for guys to wear makeup, but still there will be someone who will question it, but I feel we'll just kind of get used to it.
I hope so too. Who are some of your favorite male beauty influencers?
I mean, you mentioned James Charles, Jeffree Star.
Of course.
Then I watch Manny MUA. Yeah.
There's tons of really talented male beauty influencers now, aren't there? Yeah, for sure. Now, tell me something though, as an emerging beauty influencer yourself, what would your advice be to any guys out there, especially in India, who might be curious about experimenting with makeup or, you know, who like makeup but aren't yet confident enough to wear it publicly? Just any lessons or tips?
I feel just be yourself. Like that would be like the biggest tip, because then only can people relate to you and really understand where you're coming from. So I feel that's very important for anyone to connect with you personally. So I think just being yourself and like having fun, honestly. Makeup is not that big of a deal. Like anyone can wear makeup.
That's so nice. I love that. Fixative?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, lipstick?
Yeah, let's lips.
What's the best compliment you've ever received for your makeup?
The best compliment probably would be, I really like it when someone really appreciates like any eye makeup. They'll come up to me and be like, by the way, I really like your eye makeup. Yeah. So that's always like it makes my day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I really like your eye.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's your look. What do you think?
What do you think?
I think it looks really nice.
Does it look okay?
I love the highlighter. Yeah.
I think it looks amazing on you.
Thank you.
I have to go take a close look at myself in the mirror. Honestly, you've inspired me to get more experimental and creative with my makeup. I feel like I'm a little timid and wear just very basic makeup most of the time.
Okay.
But I'm so excited to now try more color, and you know, I hardly ever do anything to my eyes. And just like sitting here looking at your eyes, honestly, has made me think that I'm missing out.
I think this color looks really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. does.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was so fun.
It was.
And I hope that a lot of people watching, particularly men, are inspired to try out makeup as well. I really, really hope that.
Yeah.
You guys should definitely follow Shantanu on Instagram. He also has a YouTube channel, so go subscribe. I'll put a link in the description. And Shantanu, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.